Ready?
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Hi guys! I was already.
Hi guys, my name is Lucy and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by two very special guests.
Hello.
This is Meg and she used to have a YouTube channel, so you might recognise her. She doesn't make videos anymore though.
Used to. It still exists.
Yeah, but you don't make videos.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah, and this is Abby. You'll definitely
I
have
don't
seen
have a YouTube channel. Sorry guys.
And if you
But let me know if you want one.
So we are all in second year degree at Erdang
Track C.
and Track C. So yeah, Meg and Abby agreed to do this video with me, and it's going to be about gap years because they both took a gap year before coming to drama school, and we're just going to talk you guys through what their experiences were and like if they thought it was beneficial or not, because obviously I've done loads of stuff about foundation courses, but I can't say anything about a gap year because I didn't do one. Also, little disclaimer, we all look transparent and we're not really sure why. And we are all wearing red lipstick and I'm in my leotard because we are about to go to jazz. We're literally filming this pre-jazz.
Why did you... Sorry, it's just a habit.
Okay, so I wrote some questions the other day. Abby and I wrote them, and then I've sent them to the two of them, and they've had a little think about what they're gonna say. And yeah, so I'm gonna read the questions off my phone, and then we'll just get into this video. If you enjoy it, please do smash a big thumbs up to let us know, and let me know if you want them back on my channel. Okay, I'm just gonna get into the questions, otherwise we're gonna ramble for about 4 years and miss jazz.
Very true.
Okay, so the first question is quite simple, and it is, why did you take a gap year?
Go on, Meg, you go first.
I just genuinely didn't get in. Simple as.
Yeah.
But that's so normal. I think
No.
people
Yeah.
think if they don't get in on their first year, they're a failure. It's very unusual
my
to get
college, like I think a lot of them thought like they had to get in first year,
in. Yeah.
and it was like a lot of pressure to get in first year. I mean, I got into one place, but I didn't think that was right for me.
Yeah.
So why would I go if I didn't
Yeah.
like it? So I thought, nah, try again second year.
Mm.
It'd be much. And I did enjoy it more. First year was always horrible.
Yeah.
It was
I
really
actually
struggling.
don't think I would have been ready to go either.
No.
Yeah, neither.
I
I
felt
felt kind
really
of gone in my
young.
first year. I like would have been like.
And I think having
Not
a year
okay.
out, whether it's a gap year or a foundation, I think it gives you more drive to
Oh,
want it
100%.
more.
Yeah, 100. You either have drive or you
Or
lose
you
it
lose it.
completely.
Yeah, but
Which
I
I
think
think
that's
is
good.
good.
Yeah, because some people realise that actually they don't want it as much as they thought they did, and that's
Yeah.
fine. Go and
Yeah,
do something
for sure.
else, like,
And also what Abby was saying about the fact she got in somewhere but didn't think it was the right place for her. Also, that shows like, don't just take a school because it's the only one you've got.
No.
yeah, 100%.
Like, you need to be happy there, and not every school's right for everyone.
Yeah. That thing about like going somewhere and knowing it's the school for you, I partly agree with it, partly don't.
Yeah.
Because you never know what a school's like until you're there.
Yeah, you
True.
can't be
But
closed-minded.
when you go to a place and automatically think, I don't really like it, then you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta like.
Your
be
gut
honest with
instinct is
yourself.
probably
yeah,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
like I know for me, before I auditioned for Erdang, I was like, oh, I don't know if Erdang's the right school for me. But
yeah.
I went in with an open mind, loved the audition, and then
Yeah,
knew it
same.
would be the right school
Yeah.
for me, if that makes sense. So, the next question is, did either of you guys consider doing a foundation?
For me, I didn't have the option because it's too much money.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I mean, I would have loved to
yeah,
do
I
it,
would have loved to do one.
but I also don't know. Like, I feel like when I auditioned, it wasn't that my material and stuff wasn't ready. I feel like it was just me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like some people want to do a foundation because they're like unsure of where to even start.
Yeah,
with,
like,
prepping
I had
and
no
stuff.
idea.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually felt like all my stuff was okay and I was ready to do it, but I was just too young.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
100%.
So I felt like a year out was just the best thing, really.
Yeah, for sure. And if you didn't think you were gonna gain that much from a foundation, it's
Yeah.
not worth spending that amount of money.
Yeah.
And also, like, it sounds weird, but it wasn't that long ago, but I feel like we weren't really told what a foundation year was.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
even, like, when I was in my 2 years of college, like, my BTEC, I didn't know what drama school was, really. Like, you'd apply for schools
And hope
because
for the
they were,
best.
like, the top ones, but you
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah.
what to do about it. It was just strange. You don't think foundation is a possible thing because you think, oh, you've got to make it to your 3-year course.
Yeah, that
and
is
then
true.
graduate.
I also kind of felt like I had a lot of training in Leicester where I live, and then I was like, why uproot my entire life for a year?
Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. Like, for me, obviously, I couldn't, like, stay training in Dubai, because as much as the training in Dubai is good, it doesn't
Yeah.
really go to that next level
Yeah.
to go to drama school. So for me, foundation was the best option, but for you guys, it wasn't. And I think it's good that you guys can see that foundation isn't the only option, because obviously that's all I can show you because that's all I know.
Yeah.
But these guys can show.
Yeah, 100%. There's different options.
Yeah.
If you don't want to move out. Like, it is a scary thing to move out for a year and not know if you're going to get in again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I found scary.
Okay, so going on from what Meg said about like keeping up training in Leicester, what training did you guys do over your gap year, like singing, dancing, acting? How did you keep it up?
I've always done singing lessons. Obviously, it kept that up.
Yeah, same.
I got myself a ballet teacher, so I did one-to-one classes.
Oh my gosh, that's a
and
lot.
Group classes, yeah. And it was a lot.
One-to-one ballet.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the best ballerina, but I thought I've got to do it now. If I don't do it now, I'm gonna fail these ballet.
So you only started ballet
properly in that gap year.
Oh my god! I've done
Yeah.
ballet since I was like 6.
No, but like,
and I'm still rubbish.
I did do it before my first year of auditions, but I didn't do it much. And it was alright, but
I can't
probably
imagine
one-to-ones. It was scary, and she was
That
like a
is
Russian
scary.
ballerina as well.
Oh
so
my gosh.
it was a lot. And then I did a few jazz classes because my old jazz teacher from college, she went to arts ed. So I was like, but that's like old school jazz, like nothing like down jazz. And then training wise, I got into a panto, my local panto, and that was like the biggest learning curve ever. If you want to do a panto, guys, do a panto.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great.
I'd love to do a
Like,
panto.
I love panto.
So I got dance captain.
Go on.
Like, so every night I would have to like like put the babies in and make sure they're in the right numbers in the right spot, and then take rehearsals, go to events, and then one day I had to be chucked on last minute in the morning, so I had like 2 hours. So like that itself I think is training,
And that's so
because
good to sing
that's
to drama
real
school.
world.
Yeah.
That's 100%. Like, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the opportunity of panto, I don't think I would have been confident going into auditions.
Yeah.
That's so good. And I think
is
like
great.
going to a drama school and being able to say you've done that is so impressive.
Oh, 100%. Go
I
on.
was quite the same, like singing lessons, went to jazz classes and stuff when they were on, the gym,
Love
just
the
trying
gym.
to keep fit really, because
No, we don't.
We did love a kettlebell class.
Yeah.
Me and my dad.
Yeah.
Very good, I recommend.
and I also had I live in Leicester, so I have Curve, and they were doing Scrooge the musical as the
Is Curve the
Christmas-
theatre?
It is the theatre.
yeah.
Did I not say that?
No.
Curve Theatre in Leicester, everyone, check it out. We love it. Yeah, and
Kicking the floor.
I'm such a fidgeter.
If the camera's like drum, drum,
Meg.
it's because
my
Meg
fault.
keeps kicking
Sorry.
the floor.
Okay, I'm grounded. So they were
Red tape.
doing they were doing Scrooge, which was actually like their professional production, and then they had like a kids cast.
Were you in the kids' cat?
I was.
Of course you are.
I played a
'Cause she
13-year-old,
looks
everyone.
12.
I was 18 playing a 13-year-old. That was
That's
the life. But yeah, so I was like that was incredible for me. Like honestly, being in the professional show,
Yeah.
like with the adults, like who'd all trained, and like knowing that I was going to auditions to train, like it was, I honestly can't tell you how much I learned from that. And like being with a professional director and MD, and being in rehearsals and 2-month run and everything.
And funny, guys, the director of my panto was in Meg's show.
No
so
way.
Yeah.
we literally met each other and we were like, oh my god, we've got mutual friends, but I'm from Wales and Meg's from Leicester. So
It's crazy.
That's
small
so
world.
weird.
Small world.
And I think it's interesting that you guys did very similar things. Like you did your training and you did a panto.
Yeah.
You both did the same.
Well, yeah, that was like the extent of my training, basically. I
Yeah.
always went to classes
I
and
always-
stuff, but shows has been like the way I...
Yeah. I've always said though,
Learn.
your training is
Doing.
doing it.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so many classes, and where I live there wasn't enough classes I could do, so the only training I got was doing shows.
Yeah.
So,
And I think
yeah.
it shows you guys like that in a gap year you literally just need to take any opportunity
Yeah,
you can, like
100%.
whether that be a class with your old ballet teacher or a professional show, like literally anything you can do is
Yeah.
valuable. And also I think you also learn from things that maybe aren't as good,
Yeah.
and then you can think, why did I not think that was
Yeah.
great, and what can I learn from that?
Definitely.
Did you guys have jobs over your gap years, and if so, what were they? How did you balance your time with training and jobs?
I worked at Curve repping.
She
Not
lived and
sponsored.
breathed.
Legit. Yeah, so I've worked at Curve for like 3 years now. I'm so lucky that they still have me back. Like whenever I'm there for the holidays and stuff, they have me
that's
back,
so
which
good.
is amazing. Basically, yeah, I worked cafe, bar, events. So like it was incredible. Like all press nights and stuff. I was always working on the press nights for everything.
So you probably met some really cool people.
I've surfed Cameron McIntosh. Like
Stunning.
that was
insane. I would be like, hello.
It was
I
scary.
love your shows, Cameron.
But yeah, and then it was so good because they were so understanding as well. Like I literally like, so when I was in Scrooge as well, like there was 2 teams of kids. So I did night on the show, night on the bar.
Oh.
And like it was so nice because like it was just like reality really, because I was like, yeah, I'm in the show and I was so grateful, and like every night I was in the show was so good, but then back on the bar, like I still really enjoyed my job. So, and they were obviously understanding like when I was in rehearsals and stuff, like that I just could take all the time off, like and there was one time when my double was ill, and I remember the company manager coming up to me like, are you on the bar tonight? And I was like, yeah. She was like, you might have to go on. And I was like,
oh my
okay.
God.
That's my boss.
Easy.
But I'm sure they'll say yeah.
That's so cool.
But yeah, so I was lucky enough to work there, and it was like, I would definitely say get like a 0 hours or low contract job that's going to be flexible, because it's great to work as much as you can so that you can save loads of money, because like living in London is expensive, and that is one of the benefits of gap year, definitely.
And a place that's going to let you go for your auditions.
Yeah, and understand that, because I remember during my auditions I literally think I just took like a month or 2 months off work, because I was like, I want to focus now.
At the end of the day, it's important to earn money, but it's also important to see your end goal.
Yeah,
like your end goal is
important. Like,
not your end goal's not working on a bar. Your end goal is to get to drama school, and the bar is to fund that, if that makes sense. No offense to anyone that's end goal is to work a bar.
Yeah,
go for it. But just like for like us, it was like you needed to look at the end goal.
I started off teaching like 1 shift a week in a stage school for a few months, and they really liked me and I was really good, so they promoted me to 3 shifts a week.
Go on.
Different places. And I'd like help the teachers, assist them, and then sometimes take my own classes, which I love because I love working with kids, and it was in a stage school, so I got to like make up my own acting stuff and my own dances, which is great. And then I got the panto job and I got paid for that, which is amazing. And then in the new year then I got a waitressing job, so I was working my teaching job and then my waitressing job, like 3 times a week, and then waitressing more, just to get like money, because I used all my money I saved up on my first like few months of rent in London, so even just gathering that little bit of money, it was so helpful. And
I think it's also like good, it shows that you guys like try to get jobs still within the industry, if that makes sense. If you can get a job like teaching, working at a theatre, ushering at a theatre, it's just so good to stay in that bubble and those
contact.
people
100%.
Oh, definitely.
Because my like drama school teachers, they're all actors themselves,
and
they're
they know
in the
everyone.
profession, like, and every time I go home now I'll give them a text and I'll make sure, like, you know, keep them close. And they're all lovely people. You just go, be nice to everyone.
And I think you realise, like, especially the fact that you guys were in the same panto with the different panto with the same person, everyone in this industry knows each other.
It was also nice to have like time, like I volunteered at another theatre as well, like front of house, so then I could watch everything. So it's like finding that you have the time to do stuff like that, but then also like that was so helpful because then I could just see loads of theatre for free.
And even like helping out, I just love sitting around a theatre. And even if I'm not on the stage, I don't mind sitting backstage and seeing like
what's
the
going
techies
on.
and like the backstage bit. I just love that. So if you can do that and see the different worlds.
I used to do chaperoning as well. That was so fun.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
that's nice. So when did you guys actually start preparing for your auditions? Because obviously on a foundation there's literally a whole year of preparing for auditions, which is a lot. But when did you guys?
Well, we did the same last night, didn't we? So I was like really confident with my song, and I thought it wasn't the material that let me down. I think it was just me.
I said the same thing.
The songs were great, I was rubbish.
I think it was just like my confidence in it. I was so nervous. I knew the material was great because all my teachers have said like, no, you've got great material, but it was just me and myself. I just didn't think I was ready.
I was pretty much the same. I changed my legit song actually, because my legit song in first year was not legit. Like,
what was it?
It was, but it was very low. And I remember when they went to my art set, they were like, okay, sing it an octave higher, literally on the spot, and I was like, Yeah, so basically in my gap year I was like, right, I need to learn how to sing really high.
Yeah.
So I did. And then I had a better legit song, and then that was a better success.
I did work on my legit a lot though in the year.
So
like that's the only thing I focused on. But and of course a bit of belt now.
Also, make sure to focus on the things that you're not as strong at.
Yeah.
We're all bad at focusing on what we're good at.
Yeah.
And just working on that.
Yeah. It was tedious.
But it's fine. You'll
I
get
think
there.
I threw an extra monologue in there as well.
Yeah.
Just for the lols.
Yeah, for whatever.
Yeah. It's not like you guys spent the whole year. I must find
Every
material. I
day,
must.
yeah.
Because you can't
You
do
get
that. You'll
bored as
go
well.
crazy. And you can't
Yeah.
get bored of your own material.
No.
Because then it will come across as
So that's
boring.
what I was. I wasn't bored of it. I actually enjoyed doing it. So I thought, why would I change it when I actually like doing it? Because it could pay off in a different. Because I did an audition for Erdown first year.
No, neither did I.
And I auditioned second year.
When did you guys actually, I don't think I wrote this down, but when did you actually audition? Like, what was your audition period? Because I know on Foundation we auditioned usually a little bit later because we wanted to get the most out of our course. But
I did them all. It was a bit mental actually. I did them all in February half term, literally day on, day off, day on, day off, day on, day off. And I rented my friend's room who goes to Studio Centre. Shout out to Demi. And
she's definitely not going to be watching this.
She might. And I literally rented her room while she was away for half term. Lived in her room. Did all my auditions day on, day off.
By yourself? You were there by yourself?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You did it by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even if
I had my mum with me. My mum came from Dubai.
Oh my god.
I mean, my sister lives
You're
here, so
brave.
it wasn't too bad, but
And your sister's been through it as well, which I think...
yeah, my
Meg's
sister went
sister
to
went-
GSA. My Erdang was on the 14th of Feb. It was my first one, actually, in my second year.
Oh my god, I feel like mine was on then.
No, yours was 14th of January. You told me this the other day.
Okay, wait.
Oh, okay, so you guys have definitely auditioned earlier than me.
Oh,
When did
yeah.
you audition?
Both times, like for all my auditions, I did them early. It was like January to like March time.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
we had this thing in like my college that you had to audition early because that's when you would get in.
Which isn't true.
They
Which
also
I've
said
told
that
you
to
guys
me.
before.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I've said this before. If a school wants you, you'll get in whether you're
Yeah,
the first person to
exactly.
audition or the last person to
Yeah.
audition.
But
Basically.
no, I just did mine in like
Yeah.
3 months.
Cool. But it's interesting. You did it over a period, and you were like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I planned it that way, but that's how it turned out.
Absolutely. I mean, that's quite nice though. At least you literally got
Gets it over with.
Yeah, it was a lot, I can't lie. Like, it was over like 2 weeks. So I think it was like, I did the Wednesday, the Friday, the Sunday, the Tuesday, and the Thursday. And I think on the Sunday I had my National Youth Theatre audition, and I actually decided not to go and I went home instead.
don't
So I
blame
did go
you.
home for the weekend. I was like, this is too much.
That's a lot. And also living by yourself and everything.
Yeah,
like, that's a lot.
it was a
Doing
lot,
it
I
now.
can't
Oh my
lie.
god, I had to have my mum with me.
Yeah, I have my mum with me.
I
So
remember
don't feel like a
coming
baby
to-
if you feel like you need your mum or your
No.
dad with you. Like, my mum
She
came
kept me
over.
I was just alone.
Yeah, my mum came over for all my auditions.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it on my own.
Oh my god, no. I mean,
Travelling into
travelling-
London and
yeah.
everything? No.
Oh,
Did you
that's a lot.
travel from Wales every time, or did you stay the night before?
For Arts Ed, because it was at
Before.
11 o'clock, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and got to Arts Ed for the audition. I know, why the hell did my mum make me do that?
That's horrible.
That's
and then
horrendous.
all of the other ones, I stayed overnight.
Yeah.
And then we
Oh
watched
my
shows
God.
like the night before. That was like great.
That's so nice.
But yeah, Arts Ed, I don't know why we did that.
That's crazy. I think like this is the kind of last question, then we can do like anything we feel we've missed at the end. So how did you guys find it auditioning a second time round? What did you feel was different? What did you feel was the same?
The main thing for me was how I felt about it. Genuinely, my first year I was terrified. Like, absolutely terrified. Like, it's really sad. Didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I was just there, like, really stressed. Like, I have to get in, I have to get in.
And if you have that attitude, it's not going
Yeah,
very
and it's
well.
just really not helpful. And I think I was very young in comparison to my second year. So I felt that in myself.
Yeah.
I felt young and I didn't feel ready, I don't think. But
No,
I was like, do it anyway. Like, you've got nothing to lose.
It's all
Literally
experience.
nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Apart from £50.
Yep. But it's fine. Yeah, and then in my second year, I genuinely went in like, let's do it. And I was so excited.
Yeah, I was
This
so
is the thing, like, it made me so sad that I'd been so scared and just not enjoyed it the year before.
Yeah, I just took
loved
it like a
it in my
class.
second year. Yeah.
It was just a class then,
And
wasn't
I
it?
went in, I feel like I got to the point with auditions, I was like, I just want to do it now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
ready, there's no more I can do, I just want to get on with it.
And they're actually so fun. Like,
Yeah.
you meet so many people.
If I don't get
It
in,
is
I
what
don't
it
get
is.
in.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And I think you learn as you go along. Like, there's so many
Oh,
people
yeah.
there, like, this is my 4th year.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's like
Yeah.
so,
Normal.
everyone's just like, oh, okay, like,
No one's like, oh my god.
And it's nothing against your talent. It is generally how they wake up and that feel.
And also, like, if you as a person are ready, if that makes sense, like, all three of us have said, like, we wouldn't have been ready to go straight out of school.
No.
Yeah, no.
So is there anything that you guys think that we've missed that we should talk about?
Don't be scared of a gap year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think if people think, oh, you're on a gap year, it's like, oh, you didn't get in.
No.
Not at all.
I think it can be quite daunting. Like, I remember us saying last night, we were like, sometimes I'm like, what did I do and I was like,
for a whole
year?
Sat in the house all day. Like, I can't
But you
remember.
didn't, like, we discussed today what you guys did, and you were really productive with your time.
I think, as long as you're motivated, you have a plan. I think we were lucky that we had things in place. Like, it does make you realise how much you want it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I was going into the auditions like, oh my god, I've waited so long for this, I'm just ready to go
and
into it.
I was a year older, and I just felt like, not above everyone else, but I thought, right, people have
I'm ready.
This is people's first year. Like, I'm doing this for the second time, so I've
done it before.
Yeah.
I think, like, the main thing from this video is, like, if you're going to take a gap year, go for it. It's an amazing thing to do.
Best year of my life.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Everyone says that.
Hands down. I knew who I was then by the time I was going into college. Like,
which is so good.
Yeah. If you've got a gap year,
go for it.
Yeah, don't be scared of it.
Plan. Do as much in the industry as you can, and just go for your auditions.
One thing I wish I'd done was learn to drive, because I still can't drive.
Yeah, to be fair, I did drive, and I was back and forth like a whippet.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing to do, because once you get to drama school, trying to do stuff like that is impossible. I did it in 2 weeks in an intense course because I just didn't have time.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah. So I think that's everything for this video. If you guys have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up to let us know. And also, if you have any questions, like, please leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll see Meg and Abby on my channel very, very soon. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.